On one of the beaches in Zarzis, Mohsen collects plastic bottles washed ashore, but also traces of people who perished trying to reach Europe by sea.
This, for example, it's not very big. It must belong to a young person, maybe 15 years old. May he rest in peace.
He's been collecting items like these from beaches for 30 years. He's put some of them in his museum in Zarzis, dedicated to the history of the sea and ecology. The theme of migration comes up often, like in these hundreds of shoes, both children's and adults.
I value each object and I try to imagine its history, where it's been, how it's been used. I study it and translate its message. I'm really affected when I find little girls' clothes or little boys' shoes, especially when I find flip-flops worn down in a way where the person who crossed faced very hard challenges crossing the Libyan deserts.
Despite his efforts to raise awareness about ecology and migration, Mohsen receives few visitors.
People don't think it's important and don't come. I don't understand. The museum is always open and free for all. Visitors would find an environmental and humanitarian message directed to the whole world.
In Zarzis, migrants camp for the most part in olive fields, waiting to set off for Europe, like this group from Sudan who agreed to speak to us anonymously.
The conditions here are very difficult in Tunisia for people who want to migrate. I have many friends who have gone to sea. Some have arrived, others have died. May they rest in peace.
In the last decade, more than 30,000 people have perished in the Mediterranean, according to UN figures. Migrants remain trapped between the peril of the sea and the dangers of remaining on shore.